Well, if you're looking for a place to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, then we have you covered. That's because Amanda Rumore with azfoothills.com has her finger on the pulse of the places to party, and she's here with some of her favorite places around town, and perhaps yours as well. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
You know, it's interesting. People really love a good margarita in the Southwest.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got plenty of places, and Cinco de Mayo happens to fall in a really ideal time for people to enjoy the weekend. So
it's one of the busiest days in Phoenix. And it's one of the most fun.
Well, let's talk about some of the places that you've kind of figured out that have some really fun stuff happening.
Yeah. The first one is enchiladas at Squaw Peak, and that's in South
Phoenix.
Good food,
too.
Good food. It's right off Baseline in the 10, so it's super convenient. They're doing a huge Cinco de Mayo fest. So we expect thousands of people to come out.
Oh.
The gates open at 3 o'clock. They're having live music all day. The Chadwicks, which is one of the favorite local bands, will be there. They are really good. Now they're also doing a big Chihuahua fest.
Of course they are.
They are.
Because nothing says Cinco de Mayo like a Chihuahua.
Well, this gets tons of attention every year. And they're looking for the fattest Chihuahua, the prettiest. They're doing a talent show, a beauty contest. And the overall winner gets $200.
Hey, you cannot laugh at that.
I know.
All right. Well,
you can.
Let's talk about Local Patron, because that also has a lot of really fun stuff, too.
It does. And originally, Local Patron was known for their wild and crazy Old Town location, but they opened up a spot in Ahwatukee, and they did a great job at maintaining their Mexican brand and being family friendly.
Oh, okay.
So my husband and I used to live in Ahwatukee like 3 years ago, so we actually went to this party before, and we were impressed.
Really?
Now, they open up their patio, they extend it throughout their whole parking lot.
Oh, look at that.
And they do, water slides, they do a lot of stuff to make kids happy. This year they have a baby donkey during the day, an older, more adult donkey at night, but they also have great food, great margaritas, and they're having Signature, which is a local favorite band, play also.
I forget where they're located. I know I've seen them up there.
Chandler and I forgot the name of the crossroad, but right in the Ahwatukee foothills.
Towards the foothills?
Yes.
So after you go up the little hilly?
Yeah, if you know where that big Safeway is, that plaza right there.
Okay, all right. It's our stomping ground, so
yeah.
Let's find out.
I lived there for so long, I can't remember the street, though.
I know. All right, well, Sandbar is a really cool place to go, too.
They do. They have locations in Peoria, at Desert Ridge, and Chandler. All spots are doing big parties, all a little bit different, but during the day they have $5 frozen margaritas and $3 cervezas. You mentioned margaritas. They have the best Chambord margarita.
Really?
I drag my husband there just so I can have that margarita. Amazing.
That's dedication, Amanda. I'm impressed.
You would be. But they have live music at all their spots. Some are doing bobbing for limes, jalapeno eating contests. One has a bikini contest. They also are playing the UFC fight that night and have live music.
Okay. You can totally tell, based on the extracurricular, who the crowd's going to be.
Exactly.
Bikinis.
They tailored it for the community that they're at, which is perfect.
Right. Spanish Fly. And we were kind of giggling about this when we saw each other this morning, because Ronnie from Jersey Shore, I've been reading on Twitter, is going to be out there.
They just announced that Ronnie from Jersey Shore is hosting a party at Spanish Fly. And if you haven't been to Spanish Fly, it has a resort-style pool, and it's a Mexican Baja beach bar.
This picture.
It's so funny. This is my husband and my guilty pleasure, is watching Jersey Shore. So we've heard that he might bring some of his reality star friends with him, but we haven't confirmed that.
Okay. Lot of looky-loos.
This place will be crowded.
I know. You're going to laugh now, Stephanie, but just you wait.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see you there.
Well, thanks for doing all the work for us. It's cool to be able to just go to one place, azfoothills.com, and know that when we just a click, we can find out really all the stuff that's happening and decide what works best for us.
And there's so much more, so log on so you can take a look.
We will. Make sure you follow them on Twitter and Facebook as well. And we'll have information for following them, as well as information on these events on SonoranLiving.com. Make sure you stay up to date with everything that's going on around town.